Hello, you people that like the orange amps, but maybe you people that don't have an orange amp yet. The person that's watching this video is one of the nutsos that watches all of my videos, and that's fine. I love you, man or lady. The other person is a beginner / intermediate who wants to jump from their beginner practice amp to the first gig / practice worthy amp, which the Super Crush 100 is. And the person who likes orange, but doesn't have the budget to afford an orange amp. Could also be someone who's looking for a reliable transistor amp. Now, transistor amps have a bad reputation for that transistory sound. A little bit more grating in the high end. It's just not the warmth and all that stuff that we associate with tube amps. But there's a certain reliability that a transistor amp has because, well, no tubes. You know, you can bang them around a little bit easier. You can turn them on and off a little bit easier. They don't have to heat up and all that stuff. And also budget. This thing is $499. It's a 100-watt amp. Is it as loud as a 100-watt tube? People say, well, 100 watts, 100 watt. No, I mean, tube amps do have a certain fullness that transistor doesn't have. The thing is, with a 100-watt transistor amp, you will do any gig. You will do any rehearsal. You will go against any drummer. Volume isn't an issue. Weight, it's a little bit lighter than a normal tube amp. But it has, and that's the great thing, the feel of a full orange amp. It's a real head, it's real Tolex, it's real wood, it's real everything. It's just a transistor amp, which brings the price to $499. Now, I don't have to say a lot, technically, because this is hypothetically the same control layout and most of the same things that you will have on an orange Reverb 50, which I have in the rack back there, but not a single camera can actually get it. Now, got loads of them. None of them can see the amp. I've played the Reverb for a long time. So the layout is exactly the same. The only difference is on the back you have a DI out and the price is about a third. I was gonna do a comparison to the Reverb, but realistically, if you want a Reverb and you can afford a Reverb, you're gonna spend the 1,500 whatever plus euro on the Reverb. And that's the little bit bigger tube amp. This is slightly smaller and it's a third of the price. But all the orange goodness, all the orange feel and frequency response is there. When I recorded the track you heard at the beginning, I didn't give a flying rat's ass whether that's tube or transistor. It's a really good amp. Yes, Orange is paying me to make this video, but I'm not saying it because, well, I recorded the track, you heard it. I can't fake that, and I can't fake the sounds you're gonna hear. So make up your own mind based on what I'm presenting to you. So let's look at the front panel. There's the main volume, which is right now up at 2, which probably the tube version you wouldn't do, but to match the fatness and the sound of all my tube amps, that's where I had to set it. So definitely quite a bit higher. Reverb comes in really, really fast, and that's probably all too high here. So reverb is going to be in the lower registers possibly, but there is a reverb built in. Whether that's a digital reverb or real spring, I can't tell you. I didn't read anything about this. I'm just going with the flow. This is the drive channel, the orange. You can see, again, volume a little bit higher for it to really shine. Then you've got treble, mids, and bass. And here's the drive, which again, compared to other orange amps or the tube amps, you also have to get quite a bit higher, like in this like 1 or 2 o'clock area to really drive. Here it's just a different kind of clean, if you ask me. And then there's the clean channel, which has treble, bass, and volume. So that's it for the front. Here you switch back and forth. There isn't a foot switch included. Orange always makes you buy the damn thing. Damn you, Orange. Then on the back, we have the DI out, which I actually haven't heard. We're going to hear it for the first time here in this video. There's a send and return, which I have wired up to a delay on top of it so we can test that. And then there's the channel and the reverb switcheroonie, which you can plug in. And then the speaker outs, which I right now I have on an 8-ohm speaker. And then the mains. I'm running this into an aux by Universal Audio, which is a speaker simulation boxy, and running Creambacks, which for me, that's a nicely balanced sound, and I base everything I do on that one cab. Again, $499. I could run loads of super high-end guitars into it, but I thought I'd go a little bit more realistic with a $499 amp, a €399 guitar, put a 1 or 2 12 cab on there. You're gonna end up, if you buy an orange, you're gonna end up at, I don't know, 1300, 1400, something like this. You get a Harley Benton, you're gonna end up at maybe 1100, 1200. So for a smaller budget, still over $1,000, you get a guitar and an amp. This is fully gig worthy. It's a Fusion 3, locking tuners, roasted maple, hardtail, 2 humbuckers, can single coil the shit out of them, and a 2-channel amp. The delay wouldn't be included, but it's a gig-worthy setup you would have. Pretty neat. I'm not sure if they make a combo. As I said, I'm completely unprepared. And you orange people will have to deal with this. You said make the video. You didn't say make a video where you actually prepare. That's extra. So we're going to go clean with the neck pickup. And that's what it sounds like. Reverb, I love the clean. That's a solid clean channel right there. Let's crank up the bass on a little bit. Great song, a good friend of mine with no hair. I really love the cleans. Major 7, minor. And then other crap in there that's horrible. Oh, it's actually major, minor. It's major 7, sharp 9. That's a good chord. You write a song that works with that, they give you $5. Well, see how far this reverb can take us. So that's a lot of reverb on tap right there. But I really like it. I gotta admit, I really like it. Neato. Does the effects loop work? Well, we click on the delay and there it is. Neato, works. We're going to that channel. Immediately gets that really super honky mid stuff. Actually, we're not going to that channel. We're going to stay in the clean channel and put an overdrive in front of it. By the way, if you want a pedal holder board that works with the handle, because it's got a cutout underneath, this is the newly designed Marcus Deluxe Vertboard 2, or whatever he calls it. Really awesome design, and it works on top of an amp, and you can put a whole bunch of pedals in there. This is battery powered right now with the Engel power tap, just to let you know. So how does it take an overdrive? It takes it really well. I'm pretty damn impressed. Okay, we're going now into the second channel, which will be very mid-focused. At that setting of gain, there's almost no channel happening. So, kind of not really usable area of the knob there. Push that with the overdrive we had on before. So everything is in the mids there, but as we increase the gain, all of a sudden that orange density comes in, and of course the bass comes back. But never is it too muddy and too it's beautifully articulate. That much bass, it's Deutsch, Deutsch, Deutsch. know how to play stuff. It's lacking bass, but that's a good thing. It's not extremely thick in the drive channel, but that means your bass player and your drummer have space. So don't cry about that. Argentina, I like it. Now, can it by itself do beautiful leads? Let's find out. Okay, let's check out the DI sound. So here's the DI out coming out of the amp with XLR going directly into my audio interface, and we don't have to spend too much time with this. Yeah, sorry, but that's god-awful orange. That is absolutely ear-bleedingly horrible. Yeah, it's something that maybe you use, I don't know where. In a live situation, who wants to sound that way? Recording at home, we have IR loaders now. I mean, maybe if you take that grinding sound and send it through an IR loader, even though it's already simulating a cab, maybe you can save something. Realistically, give it a DI out without any treatment on it. We can then take that into our computer and there run it through an IR loader. On the other hand, the IR loaders are really cheap now. Like really cheap. Even the cheapest amps have some. Kettner Ampman has 8 different cabs. You can buy like a more radar for dirt cheap. I mean, why not just give it an actual tiny little IR loader with a couple of IRs or nothing? But making the kids that buy this think that's what it should sound like, that's dangerous because that's not what it's supposed to sound like. I'm going to go with do not use that because, I mean, unless you really just want to record a demo or something, but there are free plugins, amp plugins. You can get Amplitude Orange Edition for not a lot of money, or literally free amp plugins from companies that sound way better than that. So Orange, I'm sorry, you did a shit job on that DI out, but you know what? That doesn't make that amp one iota worse. Just forget that it's there and don't use it. $4.99 for this. Will give you the orange sounds, nicely lean in the drive channel, but not too lean. It's still fun, super articulated, wide range of sounds, all orange sounds, super cool clean channel, works with pedals, great reverb up to ambient stuff. Effect loop that works. Weight's fine, it's not super light, but you want a real amp. If you want to, that's why you're buying this. You want a real amp. For under $500, I gotta say that this is highly recommended. I am very, very blown away by it. I have to say that. Most of the time, I forget that I'm playing a transistor amp. The leads are beautiful. I mean, they sing. The noise levels on the high gain stuff are lower than the Soldano and other amps that I have. It's build quality, company you can trust with beautiful people. I know a lot of them, and they're nice and, you know, honorable men and women that you should buy gear from. What else do you want to know? I am 100% on it. I'm 99% on it because of that DI out that they just should have left out. That's it. Use my links below to Sweetwater and Thomann if you want to buy it, because that really helps me and feeds the dogs. Leslie's sitting up there. She needs to be paid because she's switching this whole thing. So thank you, baby, for doing that. And yeah, thanks, Charlie, Kai, all you guys that sent me the amp and hopefully pay my invoice. Links below. And we're going to put some of that animals that we feed at the end.
Everyone who disobeys gotta go. Who's to blame in this game? Light a flame and let it glow. On the page full of rage, we engage the imposter god. Downfall, righteous crawl and make them cross, and in the squad.